you're like, isn't this the most strangest thing? You've broken up and you're not with them anymore, so why are they watching? This could be considered quite creepy. But why do they do it? Like, seriously, why are they doing this? Very odd behavior, very odd behavior. If you want to know why, I'm gonna be talking about this in the video. Hello everyone and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So this video is or has been quite requested actually in my DMs and on emails from many of you. Why is the narcissist watching? Like, isn't this like the most creepiest thing ever for someone to be watching you? And you know, it could be that it is that they're actually watching you, you know, maybe they're like wanting to know where you are and they kind of turn up where you are, or maybe, or actually, it is on social media. This is the preferred method. Like, this is what they will do. They will watch you on social media. And for those of you that think, oh no, do you know what, mine's moved on, like there's no way, they seem so happy with the new person, they're just getting on with things. Think again, because honestly, like 8 times out of 10, they will be watching you. But why would someone do that? Like, seriously, why are they watching you? Why are they still looking at your social media through old photos, maybe even liking like old photos or posts? But yeah, like they do these things, and this is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. It is a really strange concept, and it's probably one that you probably have never found yourself in. But the one thing that you've got to remember, and the reason why narcissists do this, is because they don't detach from you correctly. Yes, you heard me right. They don't detach. Now, if you look at it, they can't attach onto you in a healthy way because there's nothing about this relationship or this interaction that you've had with this person that is healthy, or that is, I don't even know what the word is, but something that makes sense. I guess that's what I'm looking for. It's none of this makes sense, because it's the fact that why did they have to trick you in the beginning into being another person, pretending to be somebody else so that you will fall in love with them? Why is it that they had to lie to you and trick you for you to stay with them? And why is it that actually during the course of this relationship, they completely changed their personality many times? And now we get to this point where they're actually watching you. Like, you're not even together, and they may have been the ones that have walked away. But you see, this is because of the attachment disorder. Now, what happens is the reason why they are looking, or they're trying to kind of find out information on you. So you have to be really careful what information you're putting out there. Is it, you know, on social media? Is it that actually they've got other people that may be mutual friends or mutual acquaintances that suddenly keep popping up in your life, suddenly keep being around you, maybe asking you questions? You've got to understand that that information can also be relayed to the narcissist. It could be that those people that are mutual acquaintances or people that know them, they could be watching you and reporting back to the narcissist. Now, the narcissist wants to keep tabs because they want to know what you are up to, only simply because you can't be doing better than them. They're not going to like the fact that you have moved on, or you are moving on, and you're just getting on with your own life. They will keep tabs on you. Think about it, guys. Like, maybe for some of you, the narcissist has turned up just sporadically, like out of the blue. You know, they're just there and they're like, hey, you know what, I want to talk, or hey, let's talk, let's discuss our relationship, or let's talk about this. You know, you weren't prepared. So they catch you off guard, and this is done especially so that they can get the supply that they need. They can get the information that they need. They send people round, perhaps. Again, you're not prepared. So you're caught off guard. You know, the fact that they're watching you on social media, you know, you're not prepared. You don't know that this is happening, but it is. And they do this because they want to know what you are up to. They're constantly comparing themselves to you. You may not think so, but for them, it's one-upmanship. It's about who's doing better. Where are you in your life? The thing is, they think that when they left you and you were on the floor, they left you like a shell of your former self. They think that when they come back, you are going to be there. You are going to be in that state. You are going to feel absolutely awful. And then when they contact you, everything's going to be okay. They wish that would happen. They wish this would happen because they want to see if they can affect you in some way. They want to see if you would want to, go back into this relationship. Not because they love you, not because they have changed, not because suddenly they have realized the error of their ways and they are sorry for what they have done. No, this is about, let's do this cycle again. Let's see if I can affect you emotionally and you can give me that emotional supply or that validation that I am looking for. Remember, my friends, all of this has a meaning behind it. All of this, there's an agenda behind it. It doesn't mean that they love you and that they are sorry for what they have done. That's not what this is about. They are trying to get something from you because this is transactional. All right, this isn't about love. This isn't about being sorry. Let's move on. Let's work on things and let's have a wonderful, healthy relationship. This is about transaction. What can you do for me? And they may be with new people. They may even be married, but they're still going to do this because one person is not enough. 2 people, 3 people is not enough. They need this supply. This isn't about love, my friends. That's not what this is about. This is about transaction. What can you do for me? And it's like that with everybody, even with their new supply. You know, you might have even seen that they have, they've moved on and they've got like an amazing relationship. This is the illusion. This isn't real. What they want from you, okay, and what they are looking for is where you are, how you are feeling, and how much validation you can give them. So it's really important, if you are in contact, or if they do, suddenly just turn up, or if they do communicate with you, that you do not give any information, any emotional validation, because once you do that, they're going to keep coming back. Why do you think they have so many exes? And yes, they're keeping tabs on each and every one of them. They are still friends with them. They're still speaking to them. Even though they tell you that they're not, they are. They keep tabs. They watch. That's what they do. I mean, look, I'm sure that within this interaction with them, I'm sure you've probably seen them on the phone, looking at social media, spending a long time investigating this, looking at that, trying, out or whatever. This is what they are doing because they are not satisfied. They have this insatiable need to know what people are doing, to know whether this person will still be able to give them emotional validation. Narcissists are people collectors. They collect people because each person can give them a supply. Each person has their own place. They compartmentalize people, and each person can supply a certain thing that they are looking for. They are never satisfied. It's never that, they have 5 people and then that's okay. That's going to work. No, they're constantly collecting. They're constantly looking because they need this. This is basically the characteristics of this disorder. It's not the fact that, they move on, they show you that that's happening. They are masters of illusion. They create these fantasies, and the thing is, they tell themselves this so that they believe it. None of it is true. None of it is real. They're all about lies and fantasy. Reality, they don't see it in the same way that me or you do. So whether you're sitting there wondering, is the narcissist watching me, or are they looking at me? Are they stalking me? Probability is that, the answer is they are. They are, because that's what they do. It's part of the attachment disorder. They don't attach to you in a healthy way, but they also don't detach from you in a healthy way. And the detachment is not about that they are allowing you to move forward, that you're not going to get closure even if they are in contact with you. I know you're wanting those answers, or you're wanting that information. But my friends, you have to create that closure yourself, because they're not going to let you move on. They're going to keep you stuck. Stuck in this. So you're going to become an emotional slave to this person. Every time they're going to say jump, they're going to expect you to say how high. But once you're embroiled in all of this, I understand that it's really difficult to break apart, and the trauma bond is really difficult and it's really hard, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible, my friends, to break. You don't need to feel sorry for them. You don't need to fix them. That's not is that really a relationship where you have to try and help someone and fix them from something and be their caretaker? What kind of a relationship or a friendship or acquaintance is that? You're always taking responsibility for them for having, to make them feel better or feel good. And that gets boring after a while, right? That gets so boring. And it drains you. It's not the fact that it's even boring, it drains you emotionally. And that's what happens when you interact with them. That's what happens when you invite them back into your life. That actually, these people are draining you. They're not elevating you. They're not bringing anything to the table. They are just taking from you every single time. So the fact that they are watching you, so what? Let them watch. But remember, don't give too much information. Don't show off, because they're not going to like this. They're not going to like the fact that you are doing better. You don't need to show off. You don't need to, show what you are doing. Keep it secret. Keep it to yourself. If you're on this healing journey, keep it to yourself. You don't need the narcissist to know what you are going through, what you are feeling, whatever. This is about you. This is about you leveling up and rising up, tapping into that inner wisdom that you have. They don't need to know what you're doing. And this is why I always say it's very important that you limit the information and exposure to this person if you can, okay? Because they will keep coming back and they will still keep taking from you. You don't need to be treated like that. You don't need that to be happening to you. What you need to do is grow, elevate, evolve. That's what you need to be doing. And you need to do it where you feel safe and you feel secure. So the fact that they are watching you, don't let this faze you, because all they're doing it for is to keep tabs, to know whether you're doing okay, whether they can still come back. Because that's ultimately what it is. They're going to come back. They will come back. They will initiate some sort of communication if you allow it to. So my friends, I really hope this video helps. If you are someone who is going through this and wants to, get some more information or work through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. There is also a journal club and a mentorship, and if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. I also have a Discord server which is absolutely free to join, and this is a great resource if you are going through this and would like to talk with like-minded individuals, with a community that basically is on 24/7. Like, there's people all around the world. There's always someone online that you can talk to, and this is great peer support. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.